Hey guys, today we're going to go over 1.4, displaying quantitative data using dot plots. So dot plots shows each individual value as a dot located on the line. So in this class period, I asked all of my students, how many pets do you own? So we had numbers ranging all the way from 0 to 26. With that information, we created a dot plot. So we plotted all of the numbers, all of the dots on our dot plot, on our number line. There we go. So when you are describing a dot plot, there are three different types of shapes. There is symmetric, which says if the left and the right side mirror each other approximately. It's not going to be perfect, but if it kind of looks the same on both sides, we say it's symmetric. We also have skewed right, which happens if the right side is longer than the left, and skewed left, where if the left side is longer than the right. Now we have little graphical representations to show that this is what a symmetric graph looks like, where if you were to start from the top, you could go to the left or to the right. Now, if you were going skiing down a hill, you typically don't want to go skiing right off the cliff. You kind of want to go the safe route where you're just going to glide on down. So because we start at the top and in order to glide down, we go to the left, this would be skewed left. Same thing here. Whenever we start at the top, we want to gently go all the way down. And in this case, that's to the right, because if we go the other way, we're going to fall off the cliff and we don't want to fall off the cliff. So that would be skewed right. If you're unsure of your left and your right, that's okay. Just make sure that you write it on your paper which one is left and which one is right. So that way you get the correct directions. Okay. Now, whenever you're describing the distribution, we're going to use our example from the top. We're going to use the dot plot from before. There are four different things that we talk about when we describe the distribution. The first thing that we use is shape. Shape is the skews and peaks. So if we look at this, most of the data is over here and then it kind of ventures off to the right. So we would say that it is skewed right and it has a peak at 1 and 2 because 1 and 2 have the same amount of people. Next, we talk about the center. The center is the middle of the data. So we went through and we found the median where you do the left and the right and you figure out where the middle is. And we said that it had a center at 2. Next is variability, which is how does it vary? What is the minimum and what is the maximum? So in ours, we said that it varies from 0 to 26. And last but not least, we have our outliers. Those are the data outcasts. Those are the ones that are way far away from all the rest of the data. Now, 8 kind of looks like it's far away, but it's actually relatively close to the other dots. However, this 26 is way out there. So we say that for our outliers, we have one outlier at 26. And that concludes 1.4, describing quantitative data using dot plots.